Here is a quick glance at the profound activities and events accomplished by the GCNP in the duration of 9 months from June 2022 to February 2023. GCNP held and hosted 2 roadshows, 8 webinars, 3 Business Talk SDG meetings, a series of meetings with the Maritime Anti-Corruption Network, and our mega event, SDGs Pakistan Summit 2022, during the span of 9 months. Let's have a look at the monthly based activities and events from June 2022 to February 2023. SDG Roadshow Lahore. In collaboration with Packages Limited, GCNP organised an SDG Roadshow. th SDGs Pakistan Summit and Living the Best Practices Sustainability Awards 2021. GCNP's 17th SDGs Pakistan Summit under the theme of Elevating Ambition in Pakistan for Greater Collective Action on SDGs was held in Karachi. Followed by Living the Best Practices Sustainability Awards for the year 2021. Webinar organised by Pakistan Business Council. The President of GCNP, Honourable Mr. Majid Aziz, was invited to present his valuable insight at the webinar organised by Pakistan Business Council with the theme of Trading with Sri Lanka in the Current Scenario, a country faced with tough economic choices. Business Talk meetings at Artistic Garments Industries. In collaboration with Artistic Garments Industries, GCNP organised a Business Talk SDGs meeting attended by peer organisations and stakeholders held in Karachi. Meeting the team of the Royal Danish Embassy in Karachi. In the month of September, GCNP had the honour of meeting with the team of the Royal Danish Embassy in Karachi, sharing ideas to promote sustainable value chain in the private sector of Pakistan. Webinar in collaboration with Maritime Anti-Corruption Network. A webinar with the theme of Training the Next Generation for Value-Based Performance in the Maritime Industry was organised by GCNP in collaboration with Maritime Anti-Corruption Network. UNGC Webinar Human Rights. A third webinar with the theme of UNGC's first principle referring to human rights was organised by GCNP to discuss the role of corporate leadership in HR and its cumulative impact on business and community. Call for action for emergency flood relief in Pakistan. In association with Quantum 5, GCNP was able to convene a roundtable to mobilise the private business sector to comply with the climate action of UN's SDGs and to equip the business community with initiatives and strategies to confront the flood emergency Pakistan was facing at the moment. UNGC Regional Meeting Copenhagen, Denmark. GCNP participated in the UNGC regional meeting held in Copenhagen, Denmark, with 100+ representatives from local networks across the globe to discuss the objectives of 2030 agenda of building innovative approaches to support businesses and adopting sustainability. UNGC Webinar Human Rights. A fourth webinar based on the theme of UNGC's second principle, referring to human rights, was organised by GCNP to discuss how organisations can prevent or mitigate HR risks at our workplaces. SDG Roadshow London. The month of November marked GCNP's second SDGs Roadshow held in London, co-hosted with the Coffee Snobs and Quantum 5 to discuss climate action in order to accelerate the journey to net zero. UNGC Webinar. A fifth webinar based on the theme of UNGC's third principle, referred to labour, was organised by GCNP to discuss the course of action businesses should follow in order to uphold the freedom of association and the effective recognition of the right to collective bargaining. International Sustainability Day and Business Talk SDGs meeting at Karachi Electric. GCNP celebrated the International Sustainability Day in collaboration with Karachi Electric and held a second Business Talk SDGs meeting where KE shared its journey on the UN's SDG goals, the company's aspirations for energy conservation, and the roadmap for sustainability with industry experts. MACN Form Members Meeting. The month of November was concluded as excellently as it was started, with a delegation of GCNP members including Mr. Sayyid Tanveer Ahmed, Project Advisor, and Mr. Muhammad Akram, Project Manager, led by the Honourable Mr. Fasihul Kareem Siddiqui, attended the MACN Form Members Meeting in Dubai, which was participated by more than 120 delegates representing members and partners of MACN. UNGC Webinar. The sixth webinar, based on the theme of the fourth principle of UNGC referring to labour, was organised by GCNP, where the panellists shared their thoughts on ways to eradicate forced labour practices in Pakistan. Consultative meeting in collaboration with MACN. GCNP organised a consultative meeting of stakeholders to mark the soft launch of collective action against the corrupt practices in maritime industry in Pakistan. UNGC Webinar. January 2023 started with the seventh webinar with the theme of UNGC's fifth principle, referring to the effective abolition of child labour, where the panellists shared their thoughts on the causes and consequences of child labour in Pakistan and ways to eliminate such practices. Business Talk SDGs meeting at Artistic Milliners. In collaboration with Artistic Milliners, GCNP organised a third Business Talk SDGs meeting showing our mission for greater collective action on the SDGs. National Conference in collaboration with Employees Federation of Pakistan. GCNP organised a national conference held in Karachi under the banner of Business and Human Rights, discussing the agenda for business sustainability. UNGC Webinar. Finally, GCNP was able to organise an eighth webinar with the theme of UNGC's sixth principle, referring to the elimination of discrimination in respect of employment and occupation, where the panellists shared their POVs on the measures and actions companies can take to address discrimination in the workplaces, which concludes the collective activities and ventures effectuated by GCNP from June 2022 through February 2023. Thanks for watching. Please follow us on our social media.